Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Returning it from the 4. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now the first carry for Nick. And here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Running right with Chubb. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage.
And the Steelers get home. They drop him. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun, Watson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Paulson Adebo's got it. And the Steelers have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Najee Harris, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. To return, Jerome Ford. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. Nice work here sliding down after some excellent running and a nice gain. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Browns a first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Watson. Chubb brings it in. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Chubb here on first down. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Chased out to his right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Katie York now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Calvin Austin on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Russ now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Russ is going to cook here. He's got Harris. On the move, past the 40. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He's got it, room to run. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This is Harris on second down. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 3rd and 8. The Browns close in and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And a 4-point lead it shall remain.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
They begin the drive with Chubb. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's tackled for no gain. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Jump right. Tight.
Ross out of the pistol. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 38. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Wilson on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They give to Harris from the gun. And this is down across the 30 before it's stopped. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Wilson on 3rd down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Denzel Ward makes the play. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Play action. It's Watson. Buying some time left. He's going to keep it this time. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Watson on 1st and 10. Search, pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Judy there to grab it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So that brings up 4th and long. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This ball's caught by Pickens. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Throwing again, here's Wilson. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Wilson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Escapes out to the left. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw. On the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. So we arrive at halftime here in Pittsburgh. The Steelers leading after 2. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us? Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. He breaks a tackle, and he's down after getting us up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11, and that's a Steelers first down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
19. Cut.
Wilson out of the pistol. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Harris gets it on the counter. Broke through the tackle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Play action. It's Wilson. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. Rush coming for Wilson. Brought in by Elliott. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. This is Cooper working the left side. Free inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Chubb. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Working from the gun, Watson. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the 2nd half with some needed points. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
There. Right.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
A give left side. Here's Harris. And he's not able to get much, but does have it across the 45. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Leave
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Right.
Wilson now from the gun. He's got it near the 10. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Boswell to add the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Watson. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Running behind center with Harris. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And they bring him down quickly, but he does have it across the 40. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, 3rd down. Harris once more. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 27. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And it's 3rd down now. Throwing from the gun here. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Desperation time on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
Escapes the pocket. He ducks it and takes off. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 4. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Here's Watson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's going to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Russ now from the gun. The Browns close in and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes it the impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two. He had the distance dial. The accuracy, maybe not so much, but from that distance, you could excuse being a little off one way or the other. The upright, it helped him there, and that really is all that matters.
Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's got it, room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. From the gun, Watson. That's into the hands of Moore. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Judy there to grab it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Here's Watson to the air. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Watson. And it's caught. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want 2 here. He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll kneel this down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.